just imagining how nice it's going to be on Friday, seeing all our friends gathered here in this room.
It's going to be lovely, isn't it?
I can hardly wait, Matt.
Neither can I. We're going to have a lovely engagement party because, Alice, we're going to have a lovely marriage.
Oh, I hope so, Matt. I want more than anything in the world to be a good wife to you.
And I want to be a good husband to you. The best.
I would like to thank you for telling Rachel about what I said.
What do you mean?
Well, you told her that I was the one who convinced you to let her take Amanda to visit Mitch. Rachel thanked me. And I think she realized that maybe I'm not such a bad guy after all.
Good. I want her to come to realize just what a generous person you are. You know, you have great instincts all the time, it seems to me. Although? Well, I'm still wondering if by letting Rachel take Amanda out to San Francisco, I didn't make a big mistake.
Well, what makes you think you might have?
Oh, I don't know. It's just this terribly uneasy feeling I have.
Uneasy about what?
Well, I just hope, I pray, that I haven't lost my daughter for good.
Another world.
What's the matter? Got your tongue?
Marianne.
I'm sorry. I just had the key to our old apartment. Well, aren't you going to invite me in?
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, God.
Oh, Rick, you've really done wonders with this place. It looks beautiful.
Yeah, well, I was going to, have flowers and things. I thought you were coming tomorrow.
Well, I took an earlier flight.
Why didn't you call me?
Well, I wanted to surprise you.
Well, you surprised me. I missed you.
Honest?
More than honest. You missed me?
Yeah. But it was worth it.
Worth what?
Rick, I just needed the time away to think, to try and sort things out.
And did you come to any interesting, decisions?
I think so. Rick, I really want for us to try and make this work. If that...
I've always wanted that.
It's great to be here. Oh, I just don't believe this place. Do you ever think of going into interior decoration?
Well, if I don't, I'll consider it if I don't make it as a psychiatrist.
The one thing I was really dreading was having to come home and unpack all our stuff.
Yeah, well, it was kind of fun, seeing where everything went. You know, now I won't have any, trouble finding the scissors.
Rick, what is that? I asked you what that was.
It's Jamie's calendar.
What is it doing here?
Your mother brought it over. There's a notation in it about you. September 18th. I want to read it.
I don't understand what this means.
This is the day that Jamie disappeared.
Disappeared? What do you mean? Where did he go?
No one knew. It's just, he was just not around, you see.
And you and my mother thought that he was with me in Detroit.
We didn't know.
I just can't believe the two of you. My husband and my own mother.
Look, Jamie came to the hospital and talked to me. He said he'd never been with you.
And you believed him. But up until that point, up until the time he talked to you, you really thought the two of us were together, didn't you?
I didn't want to think it.
Oh, no, but the point is you did. Oh. I don't know why, but I detect the fine hand of Cecile Frame in this.
Well, Who knows? I mean, anyway, it doesn't matter now.
Oh, yes, it does matter. It matters very much. The fact that you thought every time we were on the phone together that Jamie was in the room with me is very significant. You don't trust me.
Marianne.
How can you spend the rest of your life with somebody you don't trust? How?
You're making a mountain out of a molehill.
Oh, come on, Rick. Let's be honest, huh? 2 weeks ago, I left town. We were having a lot of problems at the time. Problems stemming from the fact that you don't trust me. I was really hoping that you, as I did, would spend the time we were apart trying to come to grips with these problems. Instead, I come back just to find that you've been making things worse.
Hey, I am not entirely unjustified. Now, there was a time that you were spending a lot of time with Jamie. I mean, I'd go leave this apartment for an hour, and I'd come back, and who would be here but Jamie Frame?
I was only being a friend to him.
Well, maybe I thought you were being a friend to him in Detroit.
If all this was really running through your mind, why didn't you just come right out and ask me over the phone if he was there?
Oh, that's right. I'm going to call you up and he's there. You going to give me a straight answer?
Oh, Rick. How do you possibly expect our marriage to work if you never trust me? If you never believe me?
I do believe you.
Oh, Rick, cut it. I don't want to hear it. Right now, I don't want to hear anything you have to say.
Please, Mac, don't worry. I know Rachel will return with Amanda, just as she said she would.
How can you be so sure?
Well, Rachel's convinced that the court will give her custody of Amanda. She's too bright to chance losing by not returning at the proper time.
Yeah. I suppose you're right. But
But what?
But what if Rachel comes to realize that this faith she has, the court's going to give her custody, when she realizes that's unfounded?
Of course, you know Rachel much better than I, but I can't imagine that happening.
Why do you say that?
Well, Rachel, it seems to me, has always had a stubborn streak, such that it would take a court order to convince her that she might be wrong.
You're right about that.
Oh, good.
Only time will tell. Anyway, we've got far happier things and far more important things to talk about than that at the moment. Such as the party where I'm going to proudly that Mrs. Alice Frame is going to become Mrs. Mackenzie Corey.
Oh, Mac, I can't tell you how happy I am.
If you're half as happy as I am, I know how happy you are.
Shall we go over the guest list once again?
You bet. Don't want to leave anybody out. Let's see, Liz and Jim.
And Pat and Russ and Mary Ann.
Yeah.
Oh, and Rick, of course.
Yes, and Brian. I wouldn't want to have it without Brian.
Of course not. Sally.
Yes, Sally. Sandy, Cecile.
What is it, Mac?
Oh, I just wish Jamie could be there. Then it'd be perfect.
If you really want Jamie to be there, then you should make a concerted effort to find him here in Bay City. And then tell him how much it would mean to you if he would attend your engagement party.
Do you think he would come?
You'll never know until you ask him.
That's true. And suppose he did agree. Do you honestly think it would be appropriate to have Sandy, Cecile, and Jamie all at the same gathering?
It's your engagement party, Mac. And those are the people that you want present. If they're having personal problems among themselves, well, I think they respect you enough to ignore them in your honor.
Well, you've just solved that one too, haven't you? Now, we should get on to other things. There are a lot more arrangements.
There certainly are. Like what kind of food to serve, what types of beverages to have, flowers.
None of which I know the first thing about. So, why don't you and Louise get together and plan this gala event? Oh, really now, Alice? I think I'd be just underfoot at this stage of the game.
You don't want to have any input?
I want what you want. This is your party. Well, it's ours. But I want it to be yours. Your first of many grand and glorious parties in this house. Take it away.
not spotted this guy in a paramedic uniform over by the back fence on the grounds? Yeah, come on. We all get over there. Come on.
Honey, listen, I'm stuck down here. I got a lot of paperwork to do. You gonna be able to get home by yourself?
Sure, honey. You don't have to worry about me.
Well, I don't mind taking a break. I thought maybe I could run over there, pick you up, take you home, come back here and finish up.
No, honey, you don't have to do that. I'm going to be fine.
Well, where's Ada? Do you think
She left earlier.
What about Rhonda?
I can manage, really, honey. Besides, this morning before I left for work, I saw a couple patrol cars cruising our apartment.
Oh, yeah, I asked some of the guys to keep an eye on you.
So, you see, I am in good hands.
Okay, well, why don't you give me a call as soon as you get home?
Okay.
Oh, listen, I'm not going to come straight home. I'm going to stop by and see Jerry on my way home.
Oh, is he all right?
Well, I don't know. He called in sick today.
Oh, well, let me know if I can do anything. I mean, I'd be glad to stop over there and pick some supper or something.
Okay. Listen, I want you to be careful, all right?
Okay, honey, I will. I love you.
I love you too, baby.
Alice, I'm going to have to decline that invitation to your party.
Oh, Russ, do you have to? I really wanted all my family to be there. Oh, I'm sure somebody here at the hospital could cover for you just for that night.
Wait, it's not because I'm going to be working.
Why can't you come? I'm not following you, Russ.
Look, ever since Tracy's death, all I've done is work. Well, I figure it's time I change that. I'm going to be on vacation when you have your party.
Really?
Yep, I've got a lot of time coming. I'm going to take it now.
Where are you going?
Well, I thought I'd go to Tracy's hometown, see her family for a while.
That should be very nice for them and for you.
Uh-huh. And just what is it that you're not saying?
Want the truth?
Yeah, of course I want the truth.
Well, I thought from your talk about burying yourself in your work that maybe you'd do something just for us. Have some fun.
Yeah, that is exactly what I'm going to do after I see Tracy's folks.
Good. You had me worried for a moment. So what's on your agenda?
Seattle. I thought I'd go to Seattle.
Seattle. As in where Olivia Delaney is?
I understand Seattle is a beautiful city. I've never been there, and I thought maybe it'd be a nice place to spend some time.
You're not answering my question, Russ. Are you going there to visit Olivia?
Well, now, I mean, we're going to be in town. I would imagine that we'll see each other, yeah.
Yes, I imagine you will.
Oh, wait a minute. Don't you start getting any ideas.
I'm very, very angry with you sneaking away before my engagement party.
But you're not.
No, of course not. I really do think you need some time off, Russ. And I think with Olivia, you'll be in very good hands.
Don't start on me. Don't start with your matchmaking now, huh?
Why, Russ, I'm not doing anything of the kind.
No, of course not. What would you call it?
I would call it a sister hoping that her brother has a very pleasant and relaxing vacation.
Come here.
What's this all about?
Well, this is a brother wishing a wonderful and happy life for his sister.
What happened to you?
Happened? I don't know. I guess I must have passed out.
Passed out?
Yeah, but I'm feeling better now.
Listen, you remember anything that happened?
I had a really bad headache. It was killing me. I got up to get some more aspirin. I got really dizzy.
What do you mean?
I don't remember.
What's going on with you?
I don't know.
Come on, Jerry. Come on. You're going with me. I'm taking you to the hospital.
No, I'm not going to go to the hospital.
Yes, you are. You need to go to the hospital.
I just got a little dizzy.
Look, ever since you got knocked in the head, you haven't been acting right, Jerry.
There is nothing wrong with me, huh?
Look, you're not a doctor. You're not qualified to decide what is right and what's wrong with you.
Like, I'm okay now, really.
No, look, all these headaches you've been having, that's not normal.
Larry, it's just tension, huh?
Well, if you're tense enough to pass out, then you need to see a doctor.
Come on, Larry, just let me lie down for a minute. I'll be all right.
Look, don't argue with me, Jerry. You're going to the hospital, and that's it.
Well, that's that.
Yep. Uh-oh.
What? Uh-oh.
I have to do Mrs. Forrest's nails tomorrow. She makes me so nervous.
Nah, don't worry. She just pretends to be mean.
Well, she does a good job of it then. So, you want to get out of here?
Yeah, but, you go ahead. I gotta wait for Corey. Tina's babysitting him. She's gonna drop him off here instead of at home.
Because of those calls?
Yeah? You can go ahead. I'll lock up.
No, I'll go with you to your house.
No, you don't have to really, Rhonda.
It's practically on my way.
It's practically not on your way.
Still, I want to.
You don't have to, really. Besides, Larry and, some of the other guys are patrolling the apartment, so I feel a little safer right now.
You sure?
I promise.
Hi, Mommy. Hi, Corey. How's my favorite boyfriend doing today? Good. He's the cutest kid.
Yeah, but is he really your favorite boyfriend?
My favorite one under 10. And if you're asking about Jerry...
Not too subtle, huh?
I've been dying to tell someone anyway.
Tell him what?
I'm really starting to like Jerry. A lot, Clarice.
A lot?
Yeah, a lot.
Guess they didn't find him.
They get him. Those guards were shouting out there.
Yeah, they got away this time, that's for sure.
Frankie.
Yeah?
This guard says the gun's drawn.
Yeah?
Yeah, well, they wouldn't have shot the guy, would they?
Look, if they fired the gun at all, it probably would have been in the air to scare him. Maybe get him to stop.
Pretty heavy-handed, isn't it, Frankie?
Hey, don't worry about it, kid. This is a pretty clean operation.
Oh, yeah? Well, if it's so clean, what's with all the security around this place? I mean, this badge business, the guards, the guns, the gates. Huh? I mean, none of this stuff went on when Corey ran the place.
I don't know.
Aren't you curious?
I suppose I could be if I wanted to be.
You can't work at a place like this and not be curious.
That depends.
Yeah, well, I can. I mean, first I unload the boxes, then you unload them. You don't even know the contents. For all we know, they could be empty.
Why, they feel empty to you when you carried them into this place?
No, they didn't.
Okay, then don't worry about it, kid.
Frankie, what's with this off-limits office over here? I mean, come on.
Hey,
you can't
look,
even get in...
Kid, I don't have any answers for you, okay?
Yeah, well, don't you want any?
Yeah. Maybe I do. And maybe I'll try and get some. But, you do your job, okay?
Okay.
I'm telling you, Russ, I feel fine.
Jerry, why don't you just wait and hear what the doc has to say?
I feel fine, huh?
Russ, don't believe him. I mean, he's been having headaches every day, and those are just the ones he's telling me about. There's got to be a reason for him. Something's causing these headaches.
And I'm telling you, it's just tension.
Yeah, but what is causing the tension?
Well, I guess it's a new job. I guess I'm just not used to it yet.
Oh, Jerry, you've been a cop before. I mean, it's not like it's a whole new thing.
And it's still a change, okay?
Well, those wouldn't cause him to pass out, would it?
I don't know. If he's hyperventilating, he could lose consciousness, yeah. You know, a person takes too much oxygen into their system too quickly, and it could cause them to pass out. But it's usually a very simple thing to treat.
So it's no big deal, right?
Now, I didn't say that it is definitely your problem. I said it's a possibility.
Look, I'm sure that's what it is.
Look, buddy, then how come when you were having these headaches today, you said they were making you dizzy?
Maybe I was hyperventilating. I don't know. I mean, maybe that was what's making me dizzy. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe it wasn't.
Look, in any event, Jerry, I want to keep you in the hospital and run some tests, all right?
No way, Russ. I'm not staying here.
Oh, no, wait a minute. You talked me into releasing you the night that you were attacked. That was against my better judgment. I'm not going to let that happen again.
Look, Russ, there's nothing wrong with me.
Well, suppose you let me determine that, all
Look,
right?
Jerry, will you quit being so hard-headed? I'm starting to think you got something to hide from me.
I just passed a police physical to get back in the force.
Yeah, well, that was a long time ago, and a lot of stuff has happened since then, including a hard knock on the head.
But that's not...
Look, no buts. Look, the doc is only asking you to stay here overnight.
Oh, this is stupid. Come on, Russ.
Wait a minute. Maybe I'm being overly cautious, huh? But for my peace of mind, then, let's run these tests, okay?
Jerry, neither Russ or I are going to let you out of here, so you might as well accept that fact. Lay back and get some rest, all right?
Teacher really likes you, Corey. She thinks you're real smart. But I could have told her that a long time ago, couldn't I? Corey, I want you to go over to Mrs. Reynolds' apartment and wait for Mommy there.
Why, Mommy?
Well, because I'm asking you to. Now, would you go, please? Please, honey? Hello? Somebody there? Hello? Is Larry Ewing there? Then he should be home pretty soon. Okay, thanks. Bye.
Well, it was really scary, Joey. I wonder what Philip did.
Do you really think he would have used the gun? I don't know, but I wasn't going to hang out and try and find out. You know what I mean?
Well, something weird is going down over there, that's for sure.
Yeah, no. Sure, kind of got my curiosity up. You know what I mean?
But you're not thinking of going back there, are you?
Well, under the right circumstances, I might.
Oh, what do you mean?
Well, I'm not going to try and sneak back in if that's what you're worried about.
Well, then what are you going to do?
Well, right now I'm going to develop this film, see if I got anything on it.
If you didn't see anything, what good is the film?
I don't know. You never know what'll turn up. There's one thing, though.
What?
Well, I didn't get a shot of this Edward Black character.
Well, if he's in charge of the whole thing, who knows where he's going to be?
I guess that's true. It's funny, though. You know, there weren't many people working that dock site. I sure would like to know what's going on down there.
Well, you just don't hurt yourself in the process, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. I'll take it easy. Listen, I can take it from here. Why don't you go ahead and take off?
All right, I got to get the car back to the garage. You got to ride back?
Yeah, no problem. I'll see you later. Oh, Joey.
What?
Thanks, Dad, for helping me out.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Look, I hope there's something on that film that's worth all this hassle.
So do I.
Larry, is that you?
Yeah, honey, it's me.
baby. What's the matter?
I was so scared.
Scared of what? Would you get another one of those phone calls?
Worse than that, Larry.
You're shaking, baby.
I was so scared, honey.
Well, look, will you just calm down? Tell me what happened.
Somebody was here. It must have been him. It must have been him.
Kidding me.
No. The door was open.
What'd you do, baby?
Well, I sent Corey over to Mrs. Reynolds. He's still there.
Don't tell me you came in this apartment all by yourself.
Well, I looked first.
Honey, look, whoever was here could have been hiding.
Well, I guess I just didn't think.
Honey, promise me you'll never do that again. Do you realize how much danger you put yourself into?
But I looked all around, but there wasn't anybody here.
You don't hear what I'm saying. I mean, he could have been hiding in the closet. What would happen if he'd had a gun and you'd open the closet door on him?
What are we going to do? I mean, it was easy to change that phone number, but I don't want to move all the time. Larry, I hate this.
I know you do, baby.
Honey,
So do I.
there's something else, too.
What's this? This is our picture.
I found this. I know, but look. I mean, I'm cut out of it. Well, why would he want that?
All right, this is the last straw. This is going on as far as it's going.
So, Jamie wasn't with you after all.
No, Mom, he wasn't. I hope that doesn't disappoint you too much. I mean, you seem so eager to spread the word that I thought perhaps that's what you wanted.
Marianne.
Why would you have told my husband that? Why would you think that Jamie was with me?
Well, when I saw the notation in the calendar,
I saw the calendar, Mom. And yes, my name is in there, and so is my flight number and my hotel room. But I never gave that information to Jamie. And nowhere does it say that he was going to Detroit with me. There are lots of people's names in Jamie's calendar. Certainly you don't think he's having an affair with every one of them, do you?
Jamie disappeared on the very same night. I'm sorry, I just assumed.
That we had run off together. How trusting of you.
Oh, honey, we've all been so worried about Jamie. Can't you understand that?
If you were so worried, why didn't you just call me? I could have cleared it up right away.
I did try to call you. I tried to reach you at the hotel several times. Honey, maybe I shouldn't have gone to Rick, but at the time I thought it was the best thing to do.
Well, you were wrong. But what bothers me the most is that a tiny little notation in a calendar was enough to convince you of my guilt.
Honey, let me explain from what I was thinking. I was very afraid that someone would go to Rick and maybe...
Oh, so you thought you'd do it instead?
Well, I thought he should know that maybe Jamie had tried to follow you, yes.
I'm sorry, Mother, but your logic eludes me. How could you have thought that Jamie was with me? How?
Well, one time you told me that you had strong feelings for him.
And I was being honest. I told you something else, too, if you remember. I told you that I would never do anything to hurt Rick. Now, why couldn't you have believed that, too?
They're not the best photos in the world, huh?
What's this?
Well, this is some kind of an office. Now, I couldn't tell if anyone was in there or not, but I did overhear something very strange about that place.
What kind of strange?
Well, the foreman, or whoever he was talking to one of the dock workers, right? Now, he tells the guy that the office is off limits for everyone, not to go anywhere near it.
Really? Sounds interesting.
Yes, it does, doesn't it?
What else did he say?
Well, he told the guy not to open any of the crates, just to check them off on inventory. Now, that's really strange, Philip, because when I was working down there, we opened all the crates to be sure it was whatever we ordered, you know, equipment or something.
Was there anybody else there?
Yeah. Guards. Armed guards.
I don't know, this whole thing is getting stranger and stranger to me.
Yeah, it is. There's something interesting, though. I think I recognize the voice of the foreman. Now, if it's the same guy I think it is, it's a guy I worked with at the Corey dockside. He was a friend of mine. So I've got this idea.
Now, what kind of an idea?
Well, we want to find out all we can about this Edward Black guy, right?
Right.
And we want photos of him, too, and we want to know what's going on down at the dock.
Mm-hmm.
So, how about if I got a job down there?
Got a job?
Yeah. See, then I'd be, like, right in the middle of the action.
No, wait a minute, Sandy. You don't want to do that, do you?
Philip, I've done that kind of work before. And besides, if it's that same guy, I'm sure he'll hire me. Also, I'll be there if and when this Black character shows up.
No, Sandy, wait a minute. With armed guards and everything, I don't know that this is the right way.
Well, sure it is. Look, I can do this, Philip. At least let me try at my own risk, okay?
Okay.
All right.
But you keep in touch, huh?
Yeah, I will.
Before you go, I want to let you borrow something.
What's that?
It's a camera.
Kind of small, isn't it?
I know it's small, but it's better than the one you used today. Now, what you do is you pull out this right panel. Then you press this little button here.
All right.
It's very easy. Yeah. It's easy to conceal, too. Listen, Sandy, do me a favor. I don't want you to get into any trouble just to take a couple of pictures. You understand that?
Yeah, Philip, I understand. You can do me a favor, too, all right? Don't tell Mac about this. I don't think he'd be too crazy about the idea of me working down there, you know?
Okay, for now, I won't say anything.
All right, great, thanks. Listen, I better take off. I should get some rest, especially if I have a job interview tomorrow.
Hey, Jerry.
Rhonda, what are you doing here?
Aren't you glad to see me?
I'm glad. When the door opened, I was afraid it was another nurse ready to ram a 2x4 into my arm for some more blood. Just a little surprise, that's all.
Larry called me.
I should have known.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I don't know why they're keeping me here. It's dumb.
I don't think it's so dumb. Larry said you passed out and everything.
He's making a big deal out of nothing. Look, I'm fine now.
Well, maybe they'll find out why you're always getting those headaches.
Since when are people making such a big deal out of a headache? I mean, people have them all the time, huh?
But yours are weird. I'm glad they're running some tests. I was really getting worried.
You were you?
Yeah, sure. I wouldn't want you getting sick just when we started going out together. That would make me feel terrible.
Rhonda, I don't think my headaches have anything to do with you.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Well, I was afraid maybe we were doing so much physical stuff or something.
Look, I'm not that old, Rhonda. Come on.
No, I know you're not. Oh, I almost forgot. I brought you a present.
Oh, you gift-wrapped a pizza.
How did you know it was a pizza?
I'm a detective. No, really. There's not a lot of gifts that you can bring somebody that smells like pepperoni and cheese.
Oh, I didn't think of that.
Oh.
Hope you like it. I told the guy to hold the anchovies just in case.
Fine. Anchovies I can do without, huh?
You think it's good, then?
It's fabulous. You know, the worst thing about being in a hospital? It's the food.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
You know what the best thing about my stay here so far? You're coming to visit.
Where'd you go?
Where did you think I was? Jamie, perhaps?
Come on. I didn't think...
No, but I suppose you were wondering.
No, I wasn't.
Actually, I went to see my mother.
Look. I am sorry. I was wrong. Okay?
No, it is not okay. Absolutely not.
Please, just listen to me.
Rick, listen to me. You listen to me. I am at my wit's end. I don't know what to do. You, my loving husband, have never trusted me. I mean, I can understand why you might have thought what you did after seeing the calendar. But I have never, let me repeat that, I have never done anything to make you question my faithfulness. I have never done anything to compromise our wedding vows. Tell me what I have to do to make you believe in me. Tell me.
Wait a minute. Look, I'm going to work through this.
You've said that before.
But this time I'm going to really try
this time, the next time, for the rest of our lives. No, Rick, I can't live like that.
Mary Ann, you can at least talk to me about this.
I thought that's what we were doing.
You keep interrupting me.
Well, it really seems like you've said all that you have to say. You and my mother have already tried and convicted me. It doesn't seem to bother the two of you that I didn't have much of an opportunity to defend myself. But that's to be expected, I suppose, under the circumstances, since my word carries so little weight with the two of you.
I'm sorry. I was wrong. I don't know what else I can say to you.
You know something funny? I spent a lot of time thinking about us when I was in Detroit. And I realized that I really wanted us to try and make our marriage work. That's why I came home early, to tell you that. Guess I was wrong.
You're not wrong. We can make this work. I know we can.
Oh.
Hi, babe.
Oh, I'm so glad you came over.
Well, Philip told me you called earlier. And anyway, I wanted to see you.
You know, I was afraid you wouldn't come by tonight. Come sit down.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Alice Frame called me tonight, and she told me that she and Mac are having a party at the end of the week, and she wants me and you to come.
Yeah, I know. You know, it's an engagement party. It's when they're going to formally announce it.
Yes, I think it's wonderful.
Yeah.
Just think. It'll be the first time that you and I will be out together as a couple.
Oh. So, babe, I don't know if that's such a good idea.
What do you mean, not such a good idea?
I mean, for us to appear together as a couple, I don't know.
Sandy, I want to go with you. I love you. You know that.
Yeah, I do know that.
And I'm proud of our love, and I want everyone to know it.
Well, baby, I do too. I just don't know that right now is the best time for us to appear together publicly.
Because I'm not yet divorced from Jamie, is that why?
Yeah, that's why. Sweetheart, he's my brother.
Okay. Listen, I promise you that I will go... I'll see Brian tomorrow, and I'll find out about the proceedings. Will that make you feel better?
I'll tell you what would make me feel better. This, in fact, would make me feel much better. Oh, yes, it does.
I love you.
And I love you. I really do love you. Hello?
Hello. Is this the Frame residence?
Yes, it is.
May I speak with Cecile Frame, please?
Yeah, sure, just a second. It's for you, sweetheart.
Who is it?
Well, I don't know.
Hello.
Hello, Cecile. This is Marianne.
Hello. What can I do for you?
Well, you're obviously occupied at the moment, but I just wanted you to know that I intend to get to the bottom of this calendar business.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I'm sure you do. I haven't quite figured out the angle, what you're after, but I plan to. I'll talk to you sometime when you're not so busy. Goodbye.
Bye.
What was that all about?
Nothing. Nothing I can't take care of.
Hey, kid. Quitting time.
Really?
Is time flying?
Why did I not have a watch? Feels like I've moved 1,000 boxes today.
Oh,
At least that's what my body's telling me.
They get lighter the longer you're at it.
Well, that's encouraging.
Oh, and those will go away, too.
What?
Cuts. You'll have calluses pretty soon. You won't cut your hands so bad.
Oh, yeah? Something to look forward to.
We'll get a good night's sleep. I hear we have a big shipment coming in tomorrow, something important.
Oh, yeah? Okay. Night, Frankie.
you were asking some pretty important questions back there, and I think maybe tomorrow I'm going to get some answers. For both of us.
Join us each weekday at this time for the continuing story of Another World.